Hello, welcome back to the Nirvana LP page. I'm going to start off with some new albums I got. Sorry I haven't made any videos in a while, really. But I'm going to start off with Anthrax, Persistence of Time. It's a great album. I think I picked it up for like $9. I ordered it all the way from Italy. When I got it, I had a seam tear, so it wasn't bad. I just put some epoxy glue, kept it there for about a half an hour, and it's fixed. Don't really have to worry. The seam ripped on the bottom. Can't really get any good albums for like $9, but sometimes you find good deals, sometimes you don't. But I'm gonna start off with the logo from this band, which is Not Man for Anthrax. I think George found it in a small town on a label somewhere, and he decided to use it for his own. Not Man stands for nothing really. Like, he does whatever he wants. It doesn't really matter. Like, he does and pleases as you go. Like, he's right there. He's mostly on most albums, somewhere on the album. It's like even the newer ones with it shows Anthrax with the pentagram. If you look in there, you will find Not Man on the front. It's like finding Waldo. Like, where's Waldo? But it ain't hard to find him because you know where he looks. But anyways, off to another band of mine. It's not mine, but one of my favorites would be Sodom. Agent Orange. This is a really fucking good album. I'm gonna open it up and show you what it looks like. They even gave me the original order sheet for posters and shirts. Posters and shirts back then were ridiculous for the late 80s. It's like the same price today, like $25. Pretty sick. Like, I love when they put double cutaways and gateways. They don't really do it for much metal bands unless if it's like newer albums. I have like 2 vinyls in it. And this one don't have 2 vinyls. But I'm gonna talk about this soldier. I know his name, but I can't pronounce it. It's German. I think when the Cold War was at full blown, it was in the 80s. And Tom, he escaped one of the mining camps. He escaped and got out, thank God. And on the way, he seen the soldier. When he escaped and seen the soldier, it was stuck in his head. Then later on, he made Sodom. But he didn't really use the logo until about, I think, 1987 on their first album. Not first album, second album. Which is, I can't remember what their first album, but you understand what I'm talking about. It's the one with the soldier in front of it, the city, clouds. It's like Nuclear Winter on it and stuff like that. I think like Iron Fist cover by Motorhead. But it's pretty sweet. The next album I'm going to talk about is Voivod Dimension At-Rose. This was one of their last thrash sort of speed metal albums until they switched over into more progressive metal with like Angel Rat or The Outer Limits. They do some amazing fucking Pink Floyd covers on like Nothing Facing Angel Rat. You have the Nile song, and what's the other one? I can't remember it. I'll have to look that up later. But Voivod is a really good band. Next one, Voivod War and Pain. I had a friend commenting on this album. It was like, why is the guitar all over the place? And he's like, I don't like it. I'm like, that's not the point. The whole point is like him being all over the place, playing notes. It doesn't sound right to you, but once you listen to it over and over again. It's more of a mind fuck to you than anything else. I even watched documentaries on that. And it's one of the really technological ships that Piggy did before passing away in 2005. I think it was colon cancer that he passed by. A lot of artists died from colon cancer. Catherine Ramon and stuff like that. Next one is Slayer Raining Blood. Slayer does not really have a logo, but they do. It's a skull with the war helmet on it. With the Nazi helmet or whatever, but I don't know his name, I know nothing about him. But they do have a logo, they only use it for a little bit, then they just go with the flow, really. They don't really care. But I don't really pay attention to much drama about Slayer, how Curry, Jeff, and Dave, and Tom's in the middle of all this stupid shit. But why worry about it? There's no point. And this is a really, really rare album. German pressing. Obsessed by Cruelty by Sodom. Really nice shape. Had someone asking me about it. It is German press. Look on the back. About this album. In 1986, they had one label company and then you switch over to another one. Their label company was displeased the way it sounds, so they had to record the whole album again. Which, imagining how big of a pain in the ass that would have been to record the whole album again. Because of the lack in sound quality and stuff like that, I even noticed when I listened to it on YouTube. But I'm going to listen to this later on after I'm listening to my Anthrax Persistence of Time. But yeah, most logos stand for something. Like, you have Vic Rattlehead from Megadeth. Right there. He stands for politics, greedy pigs, stuff like that, warmongers, different stuff like that, mysteries of life, like Mary Jane, about a witch, I think about, 1880s. She was a witch, and she got burned on the stake of the cross. Well, apparently if you jump on her grave 3 times, she'll haunt you till the day you die. But you have like Eddie from Iron Maiden, who stands for like space and time and future and past and evil and demons and like psychotic and angels and shit like that, or gods or kings. Like Eddie stands for everything. And then what other logos are there? Metallica don't really have a logo. Overkill with the bat wings. That's one of the things that I love about Overkill. They use the bat, but one of the other things that pisses me off is how every other fucking band tries to copy off of it. Like, I'm not talking just about Avenged Sevenfold and shit like that, but like, Nuclear Assault does to a point, but they don't use the wings. Like, I noticed that in the Survive album, it kind of looks alike. Or like, Razor or Custom Killing kind of looks alike, but the only thing that separates it is the wings, but it doesn't really matter to me. It's mostly when it matters when it's around Avenged Sevenfold. I do not like the band at all. Do I listen to them? No. They're sellouts. I don't like big sellout bands. It's like Metallica. I have a neutral thing with them. The first 4 albums are good, and the rest are shit. And one of the best albums, apparently by the people, is the Metallica album. I'm like, I don't care really for that album. If I had an album to pick from, it would be Ride the Lightning. You want to know why? Because that album was so fucking intense. You had like Hulu, you had Ride Lightning, Trapped Under Ice, Creep of Death, shit like that. But anyways, that's some new stuff I got. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. Keep it metal.